No, Rick make the motherfucking slapper, nigga.
You know Young Rick made this
Real
shit.
baby, rock with me. You know you fucking with, right? Big Capone in this bitch. Come on. I don't do the hate love, not me. My demonstration got me counting elegies now. I don't do the fake love, not me. 24K, 10 toes in for the win. I don't do the hate love, not me. My demonstration got me counting elegies now. I don't do the fake love, not me. 24K, 10 toes in for the win. Get your money right. I'll be coming through these hundreds like a madman. Ain't a thing you can do about it. Been living my life lit, thugging and hella shit. Hustling for a grip, I gotta get it back. I don't want none of that fake blood. Stay away from me if you full of that hate blood. Why these niggas can't keep it real, I don't know. Swear they bought a bag, but they ass always broke. I keep that money coming in, I gotta win. Took a loss, but a boss bounced back again. Made a plan and dedicated all my time to my grind, and it feels so amazing. Can't understand why niggas be trying to play me. I be trying to put them on the game, but they shady. Love me or hate me in the same breath. Can't quit, man, cause my diamond shining and my paint wet. I don't do the hate love, not me. My demonstration got me counting elegies now. I don't do the fake love, not me. 24K, 10 toes in for the win. I don't do the hate love, not me. My demonstration got me counting elegies now. I don't do the fake love, not me. 24K, 10 toes in for the win. Look, now I'm fully independent, had to cut some people off when I made my transition. Not a bag that I'm getting, got them mad, I admit it. I cut some corners, but fuck it, who didn't? I'm a diamond in the rough, you know I don't give a fuck. I'm riding around with my middle fingers up, blowing big, so I'm smelling like a motherfucking skunk. Contemplating how to make 100 bands every month, baby. If you fucking with me, love me like I love you. I keep my distance, cause most people make bad moves. Always hating on the next, I don't entertain them haters, they hating because you black. Gotta hustle so strong, I'm signing my own checks. Fuck it, I'ma check this money to the neck, nigga. Every step I ever took, no regrets. Now I'm shining on them hard big flex, baby. Look, I don't do the hate love, not me. My demonstration got me counting elegies now. I don't do the fake love, not me. 24K, 10 toes in for the win. I don't do the hate love, not me. My demonstration got me counting elegies now. I don't do the fake love, not me. 24K, 10 toes in for the win. Think about it and I get right to it. Just made 100 grand and I blew right through it. The money coming so fast, I'm loving the way it's moving. Anything I talk about, I damn well do it, don't I? Didn't I get my bag up, passed up? All the motherfuckers ain't on me, kiss my ass, bruh. It ain't nothing like a man with a plan, investing all of these bands, standing on what I said. For the people asking questions like, who do I think I am? It ain't a thought, I'm the motherfucking man, baby. I keep it playing P.I., sipping in Tennessee, mix it with the Sprite, ice, a little lemon squeeze. Now my hustle don't stop, ops I don't got hot, I'm on fire, baby. I'ma always stay lit, ambition to get money, hustle to get rich, right? I don't do the hate love, nah, me.
Let's go.
Got me counting elegies now. I don't do the fake love, nah, me. 24K, 10 toes in for the win. I don't do the hate love, nah, me. My demonstration got me counting elegies now. I don't do the fake love, nah, me. 24K, 10 toes in for the win.
Oh. What's good? What's hood? Welcome back. Welcome back to the show where we keep it real, we keep it blunt, we keep it black, love, and unity, baby. I'm Big 50 Capone.
I'm J Poo. Good morning. Grand Rising. Happy Saturday. All that good shit.
Tommy in the building. What up, Tommy? What up, big bro? Man, I got 8, bro. You already look. I got 8 biggies. 8 biggies.
That's hecka funny. How many now? Oh, you late.
Chris in the building. What up, family? Come on in, get comfortable with us as we get started today. You know, we just starting today. I hope y'all enjoy the music coming in.
The newest edition, Tommy.
This is Adia. This baby
Adia
girl,
Alima.
Tommy.
That's my baby. So this who I've been with the whole show, y'all. This little thing right here.
That was in her belly the whole show. If you in here, thank y'all for coming in, tapping in
Chris?
this Saturday. I need y'all to do me a favor, do me a flavor. Share this out. Tap that like, tap that love, and hit that share button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit all that good free support shit to help us grow. We appreciate you. If you in the building, you fucking with us, so we fuck with you. You know it. I say it all the time. If you love me, I love you. You fuck with me, I fuck with you tough. No fake shit, no bullshit. We keep it all the way real 24/7, baby. Look, all the way. But that's just how we do, though. How's everybody's week, man? And how everybody weekend starting? Over here, I'm good. We good. We chilling.
It's just starting.
This weekend is just starting.
Starting.
Week was a good week. Great week. I love the week. It was no drama, no nothing of that. You know, we got to relax, chill like we like to do. Nobody interfering with us and fucking with us and none of that. We had a home inspector come by, but that wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Chris said, top of the morning, right back at you. Tommy said, we got a link. Call me after your show. Business Lanes Move. Bet. I got you, bro. I'll hit you right after this. You can always pull up to the house too, big bro. Real deal. Chris said, took Cadence to school dance, so it's been a good weekend so far. That's what's up. Good. That's what's up. Y'all need to bring my niece by, man. I'm getting ready to shoot some videos too, so I need y'all to make sure y'all come through. Chris, you too, Tommy. You know what I'm saying? Keep my folks in the videos, you know what I mean? We'll get these music videos going. It's about time, but real shit though. But if you are in the building, do me a favor and share this out. Hit the likes, the loves, and all that good shit. We kicking it, cooling. Got our baby girl with us today as she over here staring. She is really on the screen. She is staring at that motherfucker like hard. I love it. I fucking love it.
She said, this is my show too, nigga. I've been on here the whole time.
We got the email going across the bottom, realblacklove&unity@gmail.com. If you want to come on, shoot an email to that email, and we will send you a link to jump on with us so you could talk your real blunt shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we do. Chris said 100. All right, bet. Good shit. Good shit. It's a lot going on in this world. Ooh, I think I might want to open that window. It's a little hot. You know. Put something on her. You just don't
I asked before.
I know. I didn't, babe. Look,
I don't have nothing in here.
I could go get something. I'll go grab something real quick. You can, yeah, man. I'm saying bring the Coog and the Skylark. You know what I'm saying?
Are you offering?
Yeah, you know that's folks. That's bro right there. He go hook me up, man. He always look out for me. You know, me and Tommy used to actually ride to work together. Tommy started taking me to Frisco with him. Put me onto some business moves out there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, big shout out to Tommy. I'm gonna be a real one. You know what I'm saying? I'm always real, but I'm gonna be real as fuck right now. Tommy, a lot of people try and talk about Tommy, but Tommy a real motherfucker. And if you don't know how to shake and bake, if you don't know how to get your Ricky Bobby on and dig into them business lanes, like he be saying, them business lanes, bro, you know what I'm saying? They real, they exist. And a lot of people don't know how to shake and bake with him. They don't know how to get up and get to the bag with him in his lanes. And so they think he be bullshitting because that nigga be starting at like 4 a.m. You know what I'm saying? This nigga get up and be like, all right, you rolling? What do you like? He be on it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't fucking know how to move with him. Paul in the motherfucking building. What up, incredible? Big fan in the building. Top of the AM to you. We just getting the show started, so we ain't jumped into no topics right now. I'm just giving my love and my props out to everybody that's coming in. But right now I'm talking about Tommy because Tommy Carr is a real one. You know what I'm saying? He came through when we had the team, the Jaguars jumping. He definitely helped to support and build that up. You know what I'm saying? Helped with the concessions big time. Helped with fundraising big time. He helped with in a lot of areas. A lot of people were fucking pussies to help in. You know what I'm saying? Also with advice and just knowledge on business moves. You know what I'm saying? Like it was big. And then we also grew into some other business shit where he helped me learn some business moves that I needed to learn to apply to my life. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Tommy, man. And I fuck with you, bro. Okay. Straight up. Paul said big facts because that's big facts. Tommy a real one, man. Like real deal. I remember we slid out to Frisco one time. Well, we slid to Frisco, me and Tommy, like a bunch of times, hella early mornings. You know what I'm saying? But early morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, nigga, in Frisco on top of a roof, just We on top of some virtual reality. I know you remember too, Tommy, but we on the roof and we up there chopping it up, talking shit. I'm smoking my black and my weed and we doing our thing, man. But we getting to the bag though. You feel me? Tommy said since 85, One Stop Beyond been in Lane since age 13 years old. Exactly. Shout out One Stop Beyond, baby. You know what I'm saying? Talisha in the motherfucking building. Come on in, Chicago. Get comfortable with us. Shout out to the Full Cut Podcast, the PHULL Cut Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all stay tuned in, glued in with them like a new lace front. They always got some good topics jumping off. The hours and days, the days change. Hours on one day change. So I think it's what? Thursday, Friday.
Thursday. No. Oh, okay. Talisha and
Is on
Cubana
Tuesday.
First and third Thursday.
Tuesday. Or Thursday.
Is it Tuesday?
I thought it
Because I
was
could have
Tuesday.
swore it was
I could have sworn they're the first and third Tuesday. Fridays and Sundays. I thought it was Thursday, Friday, and Sunday.
Yeah, what's the
and then the other every other Tuesday, right? Something like that, god damn it.
Shit. Now you got me confused.
Go follow the Full
Is it
Cup.
like Tuesday or Thursday? I'm not. Tuesday. Look, he got it right.
Yeah, first and third Tuesday
Yeah,
with Queen Anne.
Got me confused. I'll say, wait a second.
Then I thought I was somewhere close. Yeah, I opened it. Oh, it's locked.
Should probably
Unlock the window before you try to open it. I'm over here about to break the whole window because normally we don't lock our window. So I don't know who locked our window. It might have just ended up locked. I don't know.
definitely you. I don't be open, shouldn't it?
Tommy said, appreciate you, bro. If they really knew how far you sis come, very proud of both y'all, man. Gotta bring all my 8 baby some gifts. Yeah, come on through, man. Come on through. Talisha said, you got it. Okay, I just
Look, I got confused real
And
fast.
then
He saw me, just was like,
men's
wait.
mental health Mondays have moved to Sundays
Men's mental health
with
Sundays.
at like 1 or
I think it was 1.
I think it's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. So just go follow the Full Cup podcast.
They made a
God damn
post.
it.
Fuck.
Go follow
Look
the Full
up.
Cup
Go
podcast.
look at the post.
If you ain't following them already. If you in here though, do me a favor, share this out, like this, love this, do all that good free support shit. I'm sipping on coffee right now. Subscribe if you're on YouTube and you haven't.
Subscribe to our channel.
We on Twitch too. We on every goddamn thing.
Yeah, 1 p.m. on Sundays.
1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. On Sundays, baby, baby, baby. Oh my God, people, we live in a hell of a world. I hope everybody weekend is great. I hope everybody week was great. I hope it wasn't no drama for too many people. This world does some crazy shit. There's a lot of shit going on in it. We all need to keep our eyes open, our ears open, stay vigilant, stay ready. You know what I'm saying? We keep talking this shit and we keep saying this shit, and I keep seeing more and more happen, but at the same time, I keep seeing people be lackadaisy about it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like nonchalant, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all see all the shit going on in the news, all the shit going on in the world, in our government, in our society, in our communities, in our country, let alone everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? There's people getting, right now, this is like, I think this is a record in like motherfuckers being laid off, motherfuckers being fired, unemployed. Like this got to be some type of a fucking record. And if you don't think this shit gonna trickle down to you, you kind of fucking crazy. Listen, look, okay, so in my, I'm gonna give you how I'm looking at this shit. Everybody that's being let go from all these government jobs and all these positions that's being affected by these whatever DEI effect and the Trump administration and this bullshit and this whole Dodge scam bullshit that's going on, supposed to be government efficiency or whatever. It's a lot of people getting let go, which means they got to go find work somewhere. So all those little menial jobs that they weren't doing, they're gonna probably go try and look for it now as a way to take care of their family because they've been pushed down the totem pole. You know what I'm saying? Where they had an employment stability, that shit got shattered. And now it's like, what the fuck? That I would be sitting there thinking,
what am I doing?
What the fuck am I doing, or what the fuck am I gonna do? Where would y'all mind be if you were up here and then all of a sudden you were thrust, you know what I'm saying, into a whole new reality? You would start to look for almost anything to replace what you had as soon as possible. So by nature, natural cause and effect, these individuals who are probably overqualified for these menial positions are going to walk into these positions or acquire these positions, fill these positions that need to be filled, pushing other people out and into even worse state than they were in. Y'all see the trickle down effect? Y'all see how that shit roll downhill? Like I kind of try to make sure I read between the lines on everything that's going on, because this shit is unless you are self-sufficient, unless you're your own boss, you make your own money, you have residual income, this shit is gonna fuck you up. Employment is not going to be employment like it has been. It's funny because the government, it said that there was like 1,000 people let go from the VA or something like that extra. And then on the next clip, I see, let me see, was it Tesla or Amazon? Either Tesla or Amazon is trying to hire 1,000 new individuals. So these 1,000 get let go over here, and now
see, that's still that going with the agenda shit.
The warehouse is now hiring.
To let me go, but want me to come work over here.
It's 1,000 new jobs opened up over at his warehouse.
Just magically.
Talking about dumbing down the like humans. That's a quick dumb down. And I don't know if y'all can see it or acknowledge. I see this shit, bro. You just went from here to here. Bam. That's just like, what do you do? Oh, God bless the baby. God bless the baby. What do you do? How do you bounce back in that situation? If you were getting paid government pay, and then you got let go. They say they were giving them a stipend or whatever, like paying them throughout, I want to say September or whatever it was, that they were supposed to be not required to come to work and still receive, have money to take care of what they need to up until then. I still feel like even with a stipend pay, it's not going to be what you were making, and you're being shorted and you're being forced out. Huh? It's
never going to be what you're making for sure.
Camera?
Yeah.
Going off camera, but we still here. About to pop titty in the mouth. But it's like, damn, dude, if this shit keep going, the unemployment rate is going to jump higher than it already fucking is. They don't want to give nobody food stamps. They don't want to give nobody public assistance. They don't want to help. The government is really trying to, I see and believe they are trying to do away with all aid and basically make everybody fend for themselves. Talisha said, got to start a business or get another trade/career. Yeah, and that's where I'm going. Like, I can see if people don't wake up, Talisha, and acknowledge what the fuck is going on in this world and see it for what it is, they're going to be hurting. The homeless rate is already crazy. We drive around Stockton. Yesterday, I was coming back from Dutch Bros, and I honestly kind of felt bad when after I bought it, because I'm like, here I am buying me and my wife fucking Dutch Bros. It was only $15. But when I hit the left on Lincoln, there was a kid and his mom hanging out, like basically on the freeway on-ramp, homeless, a kid and his mama. And I kind of felt bad because I got Dutch Bros, but they could have used that $15 for something to eat, because I know they were cold. I know they were hungry. Ooh, baby, my baby over here tripping, baby girl tripping. But it made me kind of feel like, damn, here I have the privilege to be able to buy myself and my wife Dutch Bros, and they out here sitting on a freeway on-ramp because the world is fucked up. It's crazy. I don't understand. I don't accept. I don't understand, and I just don't like the way this world operates. There's no love in the operations of this world. Everything is done behind the dollar bill. The politicians don't have any love in their heart. The businessmen have no love in their heart. All of them. No, there's no love in any of their heart. Everything being done right now is about $1. Everything. They're dismantling the government because of money, because they're trying to cut it back on excess spending or misappropriation of funds. The misappropriation of funds I get, but goddamn, who got a heart in any of this shit? Because if we could send billions to Ukraine, we could send billions to fucking aid in different conflicts throughout the fucking world, and we can build infrastructures here and there. We can't fix our own. We can't. This city of Stockton, instead of boarding up or gating up all that area over by DMV, if you're from Stockton, you know by DMV is where a lot of the homeless hang out. Over by the what is that? The shelter, the women's shelter there. I believe that's the women's shelter right there on Lincoln. But we can gate all that up, but we can't allocate nothing to building a homeless rehabilitation type.
There's no profit in that, no.
Because exactly, there's no profit in it. So where's the heart come in? This is what I want to know. This is what bothers me. This is when I look at this world and I see all this shit going on. But I'm gonna tell you why. This is a white man's world. There is no heart. Talisha said, "Yep, that's why my parents started out feeding the homeless." And you know, Talisha, I see that, and I understood when I was driving down Lincoln and I saw them. I said, "That's why my grandmother feeds the homeless. That's why she fed the homeless."
My son just said we need to.
See, that if people had a heart, compassion, that were actually in these high positions, all this shit would actually get fixed because they would come down off that high horse to actually see what the fuck is going on down here.
They're trying to do depopulation and everything else. They don't care about helping people.
They don't give a fuck about helping people. So when are we the people going to stop giving a fuck about their politics? This is what burns me the fuck up inside. We care so much about what they want us to care about, but nothing about we can't get them to care about what we need them to care about. How do we get them to care about what we need them to care about and actually fucking act on it? All they care about is their vote. All they care about is the being popular, being in charge, getting their rules through, their laws through, passing it.
Yeah.
I gotta go handle these kids. They in here tripping. Talisha said my older sis still does it. Her and Jerry and gives care packages. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Because it needs to be done. I got it. You got it? Okay. She going to set trip on the babies. Talisha said, and I told Q months ago, I want to go back to helping homeless. It's my core because of how I was raised. I love it. Dwayne in the building. Come on in. Get comfortable. Thanks for tapping in. He said, absolutely. You have to have heart to play part. You have to have a heart to play a part. You got to. And I don't see any of these motherfuckers having a heart. Let me ask y'all. I want to ask you and just put a yes or no. Do y'all think any of these politicians have a heart? Do you think Elon got a heart? So you put a yes, put a no, no. I don't care. But let me know how y'all think. What y'all think? I don't see any heart in any of these motherfuckers. I see greed. I see power grabbing. Chris said, I used to buy them food when I would see them in a fast food drive-thru. And that's a good thing to do. Used to, but no. They don't have any heart. I know, bro. And I will not sit here and be passive and think Look, Talisha said, I don't think Elon has a heart. It's greed and power. I don't think he does either. I really don't. I honestly think everything that man does is similar to Trump, and it's about a dollar. It's about business. It's about money. It's about control. It's about power. If you look at it like I'm looking at it, we have two businessmen, one successful, one more successful than the other. You know what I'm saying? Trump was a fuck up. Elon got his shit together. But together, them two motherfuckers right there got bank. I read an article. I'm always reading different articles. It's called Elon, the most wealthy man on Earth. On Earth, not. Oh, no. It said the planet. It said the planet. Like the wording people use, you got to look at. It matters. The most wealthy man on the planet. Like that's a big statement. And the most wealthy man now has his hands up the president's fucking ass. Come on. Talisha said, politicians, I feel some do. I don't think everyone started out to be a part of the issue, but many fall into the money. Oh, you hit it, Talisha. They don't start out a part of the problem, but they allow the system to corrupt them. They become a part of the cog and not a sprocket. they instead of being spacely sprockets, they turn into cogs, wells cogs. Dwayne said, absolutely not. He is robotic with his distance for humanity. Exactly. Talisha said, that is a big statement. It is. And I don't think people understand the gravity of this shit that's actually going on. They just see this tech guy sitting next to Elon when I see an AI controlling shit. Elon is like a fucking AI, bro, like a computer robot motherfucker. I don't think has a heart outside of his own care and personal well-being. I don't even know if he has a heart for himself, but I know Trump doesn't. And what I do know is we got the two worst motherfuckers we could possibly have in position doing what the fuck they doing. That's a fucking damn sham right there, nigga.
I'm laughing.
Oh, remember I told y'all about the booty cheek shaking in her face? We got the culprits. We got the two culprits. That the booty cheeks is right there from them. they in your face with it.
He has no empathy. No, a lot of people.
Big Chris said, no empathy. Dwayne said he is the most heartless individual on the planet. Could care less about people, scum of the earth. Exactly. But do you know that he had the audacity to retweet a post? This is Elon I'm talking about, saying that basically calling people who receive any type of federal assistance parasites.
Oh.
And when he retweeted the post, when Elon retweeted the post, he said, that's why 90% of America love Dodge, with the laughing emoji. And then again, because I read all of these articles and shit, like I'm always reading something. Someone said that Elon is a parasite himself because of all the assistance he received from government funding. And if you know, Elon received hella money from government funding, government assistance. And it wasn't food stamps. It wasn't Medicare. It wasn't the things that the assistance that we normal people would go and get. You know what I'm saying? The people down on this ladder in our realm.
What, loans and grants and shit?
Yeah, he goes and gets these $1 million government assistance loans and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because of who the fuck he is. You still getting assistance from the government, bro.
Just because it don't look like.
Just because it don't look like,
else's.
everybody else's assistance don't mean it ain't assistance. You still got assistance from the fucking government. You a parasite too. Like, in my eyes, if you want to call people parasites, but let's be real about it. All this government assistance only exists to degrade the Black community. Everybody keeps trying to interfere with Black independence and make us dependent upon them.
Yeah, they don't. They literally want us to be their dependents.
Yes.
They're fucking kids.
They like we are their fucking kids or something. We're not their kids. And we honestly don't need government assistance. We need free independence. Black people need free independence, independent of anybody, any other race, any other entity. Do you understand? That's what the fuck Black people need. Talisha said, and politicians, once they start making deals and getting their hands dirty, now the powers that be has them by the nuts. Yep, because I know what you did last summer. And I got the video. Dwayne said Trump is cutting the funding to homeless programs, just pure evil. Yes, he's cutting the program to homeless, cutting the funding to homeless programs. He's trying to cut the funding to all types of different government assistance programs. He's trying to cut VA. He's trying to do a lot of different shit. VA put out a statement that said that some reductions that they're not going to affect benefits or healthcare. That is only going to affect the staffing personnel in certain departments that they deem basically useless, which I think is bullshit because y'all created the position for a reason. Talisha said, I think it's Black, but also any race that is in lower class or marginalized. After a point, it's not even race, it's money. Yeah. No, and you know what, Talisha? It's never been about race. It's always been about money. Race was created to throw us off the trail and say it's not about money. It's about race. The race was created to bridge the gap between the poor whites and the rich whites. So the whites were all together. Everybody white was in cahoots. Now the poor whites didn't have a reason to side with the poor Blacks or the poor Asians or anything like that, because now there's this race category. And if you're white, you get these certain privileges and benefits because we're fucking over everybody else, basically what they did. You understand? If you know, you know. If you don't know, go back, do a little history, go Google creation of race, and it'll tell you exactly who did it and all the whole shit. I think it was over in Europe somewhere, maybe Switzerland. I can't remember. It was some fucking little fuck ass that created this shit. Go check it out. Go look it up. I tell you no lie. I'm just not gonna tell you no names because I can't remember all that. But I know what I know because I did my research. But if race is fake and was created to bridge the gap between poor white and rich white, it's always been about money and it's always been about power. It will always be about money and fucking power. The power is the ultimate goal. Money ain't even the issue either. It's power, power and control, power and control. Money is a way to control and have power over people. That's simply period, point blank. They had to put a way in there, a stopgap, basically, to say, no, you can't live off the fat of the land. You got to come through us. Dwayne said, where is all the money going that they're slashing straight to his billionaire buddies? Yep, it's going to their pockets. I keep hearing different reports like they're up to like some odd $1 billion right now in money that they slashed and supposedly saved. And then they want to throw out this proposition that they give all Americans a $5,000 stimulus check off of the savings that Dodge so-called created. My question in all that, where's the rest of the money going?
Everywhere they deem necessary.
Anywhere they deem necessary, baby. That's where's the rest of the money going? If you're a taxpaying or if you file taxes, they're hypothetically proposing, I think it's in like, Dodge was formed this year. I think it's supposed to last until next year, 2026 or 2027, one of those. And then it's supposed to be disbanded and gone away because it's supposed to be a temporary agency. Elon is supposed to be a temporary special agent of the government. This is only supposed to last like a year or two. I can't remember the exact time frame, but at the end of that time frame, they're proposing giving $5,000 to every tax filing or however they classify, however they criteriarize it, American that file taxes or pay tax or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Where's the rest of the motherfucking money going, you motherfuckers? You're not fixing anything in America. What's the name? What the boy name? Elon want to build a factory, I think, in India. You ain't building no factory here in America, providing work for individuals. Why you want to go build your factory somewhere else? Exactly, Dwayne. Come on, it's like Rome. This is just like Rome and the Colosseum and Caesar and throw them bread and water and give them games. Peanuts for peasants. No fucking thank you. Peanuts for fucking peasants. They want to try and pass. Oh, throw them all $5,000. You know why? $5,000 to the common folk is a lot of money. When reality, $5,000 ain't shit. You really wipe your ass with it. You know what I'm saying? Most people mortgage is half that. You know what I'm saying? And then your bills take up the rest of it. So what, they pay your bills for a fucking month and that's supposed to pacify? How about this? How about every American that paid taxes, filed taxes, their shit was legit, they have no mortgage and no bills for a whole fucking year? How's that sound to y'all? Instead of that $5,000 stimulus check, how about 1 year with no mortgage, none of that shit? I think that'd be the fucking lick. Fuck $5,000, nigga. That ain't gonna do nothing for me. Okay, not even a year of it. Give me 6 months of no mortgage and no bills. Nigga, fuck your $5,000. You never have to give me another stimulus check if you give me 6 month break and let me stack my bread and do what I do without any interference. I don't know. What y'all think? Tell me what y'all think about that. Chris said,
good with the year.
I know, I'm good with a year too. I ain't gonna lie. Chris said, I think Elon is the little phone Trump calls when he needs an idea or help. And Trump is just the face of it all. He is, bro. Chris, you right, bro. No lie. All right, man, look. We done seen this shit in movies time and time again. Y'all seen
it in hella shows and hella movies. I knew you.
I'm gonna give you the best one I could think of off the top of my head. G.I. Joe and Cobra. And they switched the president out. And Cobra was in charge of America. Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? Did y'all see G.I. Joe, the Rise of Cobra, or was it the Rise of Cobra, or one? It was one of those. And Destro became the fucking president through technology and all that.
Cursing it. Exactly. Guess what?
Look, Dwayne said I could rock with that stimulant, me and mine. Exactly. That's a stimulus. You feel me? Chris said, LOL. Yes, exactly. Right. They switched presidents and they was running the White House. Exactly. The only thing I see here is they didn't switch it. I feel like these two niggas had a meeting and was like, you know what? I could create Elon went to him and was like,
that speech for me because I don't remember what you was talking about with your business. Look, he's like, I need you to tell me because I have to be the person to say it. It has to sound like
it sound like it came from me. Mm-hmm. It can't sound like it came from you. Like, I don't, bro. This is a coup in front of everybody's face. They like, we're gonna pull off the greatest coup in the world in front of the whole world. We ain't gonna hide it. It's gonna be blatant and it's gonna be direct. It's gonna happen. We're gonna do it right in front of everybody. And they doing it. And we falling for a hook, line, and sinker, bro. And still, America sits by passive. America sits by idle. Like there's different Americas. If you're from America, you know. There's white America, black America, brown America, yellow America. There's different Americas. America is the melting pot. You know what I'm saying? For all the different Americas, we all should be pissed at what's going on. I think. Because I honestly don't feel like any of it benefits any particular group. I feel like everybody is getting the shaft all the way around the bend. Chris laughing. He said, man, God bless America. Man, we've been needing God blessings over America for a long time. I think God just said, fuck America and walked the other way.
Bullshit.
He said, they full of shit. I don't, bro.
It's crazy. People think they should come to America. That shit's crazy.
Welcome to America. The land of get fucked over. Pulled out your car, beat, fucked up. I watched the clip. There's a tourist who happened to go through the wrong area. This nigga went through the wrong area and ended up getting snatched out the car, beat the fuck up. I think he was like Asian or Indian or something like that. In America. I think but somewhere back east, down southish type shit. And ran into a group of wrong motherfuckers. And got the shit beat out of him. Snatched out the car, window busted out, everything. Like, damn. America is not everything. It can be everything everybody makes it out to be, but it's not. For a majority of America's citizens, America is damn near like a jail. America is like is a slave master. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Everybody in America is getting whipped round the fucking ass, ankles, hip, like we getting whipped. And then we say, okay, we just along for the ride. I'm just going along with it. I don't think America got any rebellion left. Trump said he had your back till his zipper went down. Yeah. Like, you don't want that nigga to have your back because he got your back because he about to fuck you. He about to bend you on over and the railroad ram you. He about no lubricant, no nothing. Because these motherfuckers don't care. We need people in office. If we're going to buy into this voting system, we need to breed and put in place the people that need to be put in place. We need to breed politicians who have a heart, who do not forget the community they come from, who do not forget the homeless, who do not forget the down, who do not forget the less having, you know what I mean, the less fortunate. We need to raise them and put them in position. Once they get of age, you know, make sure they get through college, they get the degrees they need, they get the credentials they need, and then we vote them into the places they need to be into. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to buy into this voting system. Or again, I'm going to say it, we need to axe this whole fucking system. The only way the government changes, people rebel. And if the people don't ever rebel, what was the last rebellion in America? Civil War?
Too long.
The Civil War?
Long? What the fuck? Why is everyone cool with this shit? Like, it's really modern day slavery. So I was watching some old ass movie recently with my kids, and I'm just like, it's kind of like they're trying to take it damn near to apartheid in Africa, where like we have to be able to like be approved to go somewhere, right? And now they're starting to change our the license. They're starting to change the passports. They're starting to change a bunch of stuff, right? And it's like for control to know a bunch of stuff and be in everyone's business. Where are you going? I need to know all of those details. It's like, nigga, thought we was free up in this motherfucker.
That's why I'm always I don't think I've never felt like we were free. We may have better building technology, like, you know what I'm saying, in other countries and shit. But that was a while ago. The rest of the world is catching up with America. Technology, structure, and surpassing America in certain areas. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to building and efficiency and generating power and all that whole shit. Do you know there's a place, I want to say in China, that uses what they call it, drop force generated electricity, which basically means, and I'm hoping I'm saying it right. I read the article only once, and then I looked it up a little bit. But basically, what they do is they drop a stone from hella high. The stone is attached to a pulley, and there's several of them going around in a circle. So when one drops, the weight and gravity drop of it spins a turbine inside the main cylinder housing, which generates electricity. And in turn, that drop pulls another stone back up to be able to drop again. You know what I mean? Continuing the cycle all the way around. So they're dropping these stones, boom,
Gravity.
boom, boom, using gravity to produce power. As soon as a stone drops, boom, the generator spins up, produces electricity. It brings another stone up to drop height. That stone drops, returns the process, and it continues all the way around in the 360. There are about 20 of these stones or something like that. Mac in the motherfucking building. Oh, man, that's you. I'm sorry. That's my cousin, man, in the building. What up? What up? She said, how cute. Hi, baby cousin. What up, man? But do you understand? She over there asleep right now. That's my cousin right there. That's my crazy cousin right there. Make sure y'all follow her. Y'all want a good laugh. Man, Bart. She is she's a joker in like a motherfucker. Like her daddy, man. Rest in peace. But yeah, come in and get comfortable, cuz they'll share this out for us. Hit that like and that love. We talking about all this bullshit in the world right now. But America is falling behind in production of damn near everything, in economic structure, in building infrastructure, and all the whole shit. And the rest of the world is starting to catch up and pass us. Like, it just is what it is. So where America was this whole,
they should have kept trying to go give jobs away then. That's
right.
On them. Y'all taught everybody everything, and then look at America now, hella lazy. They're trying to be like, now we're trying to bring production back here. Everything is USA made, this, that, and the other. Okay, right. Well, good job, because you're stupid.
Because, okay, so that just shows you that the business owners didn't give a fuck about America, and again, had no heart, because all they saw was, we can cut a corner and save cost if we have this produced in other country.
That's lazy. Hella lazy.
So
hella lazy. Oh God.
In any other country, okay, if it costs a car to be produced in America, it costs $10,000 a car, and they could get it done for $2,000 in say Afghanistan or Pakistan or Iraq or wherever the fuck. That's what they went and did. They said, let's open the factory over there. It's cheaper. It instead of us paying $10,000, we could save $8,000 and only pay $2,000, and then we could only pay another $1,000 to have them shipped back to America. That's all they cared about. So then what that did was put all the Americans that were in jobs out of jobs, nigga. And now it wasn't just black people; it was white people too.
Not just out of jobs, out of the trade. Some
out of the trade as well.
Wouldn't even go back to it, So then that art, so to speak, is lost,
right?
Right. And then now everyone else knows your shit, and y'all don't know shit over here because, y'all threw everything that any type of work that we did have, we don't have anymore.
We don't have the trade schools we had. We don't have because they want you like you could. I learned a lot of my trades in high school. I actually took shop class in high school. I had wood shop in high school. I had metal in high school. I had automotive in high school. Like, I had all these different classes in high school, my nigga.
Oh, shout out to Hail Mary Husters.
Chiming in from the gun show. What up, Damien? Come in. What up, Quincy? Come in. Get comfortable. Port City in the building. Thank y'all for tapping in, tuning in. Man said they had it then. Me too.
Yeah, I think I barely had like home economics. I don't think there was wood shop when I was in high school. Like, And I think home ec wasn't the whole time when I was in high school. Like,
Yeah,
they
we
really
even
took
had
away-
home ec.
I know, but I think that was like one of the last
One of the
ones
last
that
ones.
I went through, and I was like, there's nothing. So the military, right? Going to the military, you hear different stories. I got there and I was like, I feel like they don't do shit. Damn near anybody could pass. Like, it's not as hard as I heard. right? Like, I heard some stories. So then when I got there, and I was like, this is not how everyone, like, anything compared to the stories, right? Like, so what do they actually do? And I feel like just over time, they just been softer and softer, which makes the people softer and softer, more lazy.
Right.
Dumbed it down.
And so
right?
now,
hell, it's just dumbed down. So now people are stupid.
that's what I was about to
Stupider.
say. Now motherfuckers is dumber, and
God
the
damn,
whole
retarded ass motherfucker.
the workforce, like the work required, has been dumbed down. When I was going out looking for work, I was finding jobs welding frames together, straightening frames for Toyota. You know what I'm saying? These are jobs I was able to go out and find. I was able to go out and work for Collins Electric and Diesel, learning different things with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, these types of jobs you can't go out and get no more without, like, coming out of high school. You can't do that.
You cannot.
I
You
was
don't have
able
those
to.
skills. You don't have the training. You don't have the shit, anything. They don't know the pieces.
No.
Like, all the fundamentals that you would need to start somewhere. You don't have that at all.
Hey, share it to the group. What
But
invite?
You know I was retarded, right? I said, this ain't gonna teach me nothing, mama. I'm leaving school. She like, huh? I'm leaving. This ain't gonna teach me nothing. They don't give
Man
a fuck
said
about nothing
they
but
don't have
college
shit,
schooling.
no cooking, no cooking classes, nothing. Nah, they don't. Facts. Quincy said I had bitches in high school. You stupid.
That's what I was laughing at.
I didn't even see it. Chris said we had ROTC in Vallejo at Hogan High. And ROTC ain't even a trade. Like, ROTC gets you ready for the military.
Oh, thank you, Damien.
You know what I'm saying? Man, he said lazy. Then yeah, they lazy in the mother. Hey, Jackie, come on in, get comfortable. My cousin in here. She said I had it in high school. We had it all when I went to school in 79 through 82. See, I went to school. What?
I just read it.
Oh,
Right in the comments.
Damien said Jay looks great in that jersey, don't she? Shout out to Hail Mary hosters. Poor said I'm gonna share this to the group, bro. If that's cool, still waiting for you to accept the invite. LOL. Share it to the group, bro. I didn't even see an invite to a group. I'll have to look for it. Be honest. Real shit. Maine said they don't want to work, they want free shit. Man, that's how they set it up though. This world, these people in this motherfucker now have the biggest entitlement mentality than ever.
Like, I ain't ever talk about. I'm frustrated with mine.
Like, we're frustrated with our kids right now. Our kids did some shit we didn't even think they would do, and they're all on punishment for like a week. They
don't want to work and they want free shit, and I just don't understand how the fuck you expect. This is the barter system.
Wait,
too,
what?
though.
Quincy said out here they still have all that in high school, and when you graduate with your AA. Nigga, what? Nigga, shout out to that school district. What the fuck?
Because that is not a thing over here.
That is not a reality.
They're trying to take away the school system. They
trying to take away the school system. The fucking Trump, if y'all know, Trump trying to get rid of fucking education department or Department of Education. Like,
man, do you know that was a whole extra step for me? What? That's stupid. That was a whole extra step.
That's crazy.
Fuck that.
That's
they
dope though.
Go do that shit.
Chris said they trying to turn us into bots. Peep the Facebook logo. It's a person looking down, dumbing us down. Yep. What?
Huh? What you mean what?
But this world wants motherfucking slaves and drones. They don't want independent thinkers, free thinkers. They want the free thinkers of this world to work for the government and use their free thinking to control and hinder.
We want your free thinking to go on these apps.
They want those who work for them with free thought to use it to hinder everyone else. come up with ways to further destroy society, further depopulate, further our agenda along the lines. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, right, because there's always more than one.
She said the damn kids don't go to school no way. None of these little motherfuckers want to go to school. We homeschool our kids. You know what I'm saying? To be real. Because one thing I'm not going to deal with is these racist teachers fucking with my kids' heads. You dig me? It's not popping off like that. I remember what it was like going to school having white teachers.
I was talking about the school with the AA degree. Got you. But they don't go to school no way. Nah, not really. Hey, what?
Huh?
What was you saying? School with a teacher.
All schools got teachers. No, I remember going to school with these associates. My bad. I remember going to school with white teachers that didn't like me, racist teachers who I would hear talking to the, you know, it was when I went to school, it was a teacher and a teacher aide, and the teacher aide was actual adult. And them two bitches would be sitting there jaw jacking, snickering under their breath about certain students in the class. And I got good hearing, always have. They didn't think that I could hear them. You know what I'm saying? So I would hear some of the remarks that they made. You know what I'm saying? I would hear the comments that come out their mouth when they didn't think nobody was listening. I remember what it's like going to school with individuals who don't know what you go through on a daily, don't look like you, and don't give a fuck about you. I wasn't doing that to my kids. Watch Bucko, I'm half white, nigga. I know you is, nigga, and so is my sister, motherfucker. You already know, nigga. They have that same program in Stockton too at certain schools. I don't know what schools that have that AA program. It might be an alternative school. One of them, you know, like what was it, Model back in the day or something like that. I don't know. But when we were growing up, we were able to take all that shit. And now you can't do none of that in high school. You got to wait until afterwards at a majority of the high schools. Shout out to the high schools that still keep shop classes and the trades. You know what I'm saying? But let's be real, far few and in between are out there. And the mentality of the individuals today, the adolescent, a lot of them don't even give a fuck to learn a trade because they don't know that the trades are really out there. All they know is what's in front of them, and that's the video games, the violence, the gangs, the bullshit that the media pushes out there, the bullshit that everybody wants us to keep paying attention to. You know what I'm saying? There's a right. There's a black gentleman who set up like his own trade school basically, and he teaches young black men about, or young black people about plumbing, drywall, all the different little shit that he knows how to do. He does it out of his own pocket. And a lot of motherfuckers are starting to fuck with him because he's doing it out of love, out of kindness, out of the understanding that it's a necessity.
But he's becoming that elder too.
Yeah.
That one to step in with the knowledge that is willing to teach.
She said 100. But look, May, even though you white, you can't sit here and deny the bullshit that your white have done did in this world. We all know it ain't no fucking shots at nobody. It's the truth. And we keep it real blunt over here. We don't pull no punches. The truth is the truth. Coochie said, I'm gonna rob that nigga. Yes, buddy. Love y'all. Gotta go get ready. All right, come in next Saturday. We be here every Saturday at 10. You know what I'm saying? I love you, cuzzo. Be safe out there. Keep doing your thing. You know I'm always checking you out. You keep me laughing on Facebook. I ain't gonna lie. You keep me laughing in life, but you know that's when we was young. We gotta link up though. Have a great day though. A great weekend. I love you. But all I see is everybody getting pushed to menial positions. You know what I'm saying? And the government keeps saying, here, throw this at them, pacify them for a minute, and let's keep doing our bullshit. Get them looking over here. $5,000. That'll turn a lot of people's heads. Get them looking at this. So when we slap them, they don't see it or feel it that much. It's a late reaction.
Okay, look at. When you know someone about to hit you, you see the wind up. They don't want us to see the.
They don't want us to see the wind up.
They just want us to bow. Oh shit!
I just got hit out of nowhere, nigga.
Why?
No, that nigga was winding up. You just turned your head that way.
He was looking over there, nigga. Not even caring either, too. Dude.
Right. Ooh. And then
Girl.
What's the show he was watching? My wife and kids. Oh. How he pop him in the back of the head all the time. If y'all seen My Wife and Kids with Damon Wayans, how he does his son Junior is how they doing us. What's that over there? Ha! Slap you right in the back of the head. And Junior always fall for it. He always look wherever fucking his daddy telling him to look. Wherever, that's how we are. That's how America on a whole is. They say, look at that right there. And then pow, we get slapped in the back of the head. And then we like, oh, these motherfuckers are. But we never fucking buck up. We don't buck back at the system. Motherfuckers may march, protest, but then everything silences down because they come with another parlor trick. They come with another trick and be like, look over right here. This, gotcha. When we go stop falling for it? Oh no, I'm sick of it, to be honest. I think that we can't. One, a lot of people can't control our inhibitions, which is what I want to talk about as well. But if we can't control our inhibitions and learn that when we going out, we not supposed to just have a knee-jerk reaction to everything out there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody do this to you, and so you do this, and you don't even think about what the fuck you doing. You know what I'm saying? Somebody say this to you, and so you got to say this. You got to jump off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are our inhibitions. Being able to control your inhibitions and not control your inhibitions is key to operating in society and having a successful society. People that continuously allow their inhibitions to go by the wayside, don't control them, are borderline sociopathic. Just for me. No, probably want to choopy. But they're borderline sociopathic. They probably have some type of self-esteem issues, or there's something going on psychological with them. You know what I mean? Where they have to react, and it's not like they can control it. They just do it. It just happens. It keeps happening. It keeps happening. It keeps happening. These things it's fucking us up as a whole society. It should start at home, like always. Teaching your children how to control their impulses, their natural impulses. Sexual urges is a big one. You know what I mean? Perversion, making sure that your kids know how to think under sexual pressure, know how to handle their sexuality and understand it. Acceptance, being accepted is something that fucks up people's inhibitions. When people don't feel accepted, loved, received, heard, you see them start doing shit to basically be seen, be heard. You know, their inhibitions, they can't control them. They don't know how to be quiet at the right time. They don't know how to do the right thing at the right time because they probably feeling
there's a time and a place for everything, and everyone needs to learn it.
There's a time and a place for everything, but I don't think everybody understands it. You don't have to engage with everything. Oh, 380's going for 150 just off topic. Good Lord. I remember when 380s was like 500. Good God, that's cheap. That's love right there. I love that right there. How about you buy like 12 of them and just put them up for us all? What is she doing?
Waking up.
She's just like kicking this squirrel. She's so funny. She's so beautiful. I love my daughter. But that's what's wrong with the youth today is their inability to control their inhibitions.
Mhm.
They react and just act out. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of America throughout this motherfucker. He said, y'all
I
crazy.
mean, just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit.
Or a lot.
Just a bit. I'm just saying.
I guess it depends on the person, huh? That talks.
But if we don't teach our children how to accept rejection, Chris said, I feel like social media and the content of sex and music is making this generation a bunch of rejects like they famous already. Man.
Yeah,
bruh.
Yeah, because then that whole I don't really have to work is, like that's the thing right now.
Because motherfuckers will get famous off of just about anything these days and don't do shit. And all it truly has to be is negative content.
Negative entertaining content, because it has to be somehow entertaining. If you lose that aspect of entertaining, you'll get something.
Well, that's what I mean.
But
it's like as long as I feel like for a lot of people in this world, as the content is negative, they're going to gear towards it, and then they're going to end up being a success. That's how if you look at a lot of people's shit, it was always with some kind of controversy around them or negative type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like
gotta give some people something to talk about.
Right. Like, okay, so the only way you could grab their attention is if you doing this negative thing, right? Like talking about somebody or starting shit, you know what I'm saying? Like
I actually said this the other day in a different form. Like we're fine when we're happy. Everything's fine when it's all good, right? So
right.
Positivity, everything's fine, cool. You do some negative shit, you have some negative feelings. Now it's like a big thing, right? Like that's when we pay attention to it.
Right.
And that's society too. It just teaches pay attention to this over here,
the negative,
not that over there.
Right. And
are you coming?
No, she's chilling. And that's where I see the problem. Like I was just, when you come up with thoughts at different times. I was in the shower and I was just sitting there thinking about
them, Chris, but probably
Kanye and Kim Kardashian. He said, just kidding. But it's like I was in the shower and I was thinking, I was like, God damn, man. Sometimes thoughts come to you when you want to taking a shit. You know what I'm saying? You might be on a shitter. You might just be driving. Your thoughts come to you at different times. But Quincy said that's why I've been away from the bullshit and blocking the fuck out of people. Man, now I told you,
do what
bro.
You gotta do, man.
I told you.
And we all have different processes.
Engage in none of that shit, bro. But we all got different processes, like she said.
Some people have to block because that does bother them. Like there's like it depends on the person.
Hey,
we're all fucking different. We all react differently. We all take words differently, actions differently, right? Like because our experiences have given us all different triggers in life. So like if you gotta block somebody, block that motherfucker. Like some people, they be like, I'm gonna give you a show. Go on. Here you go. You wanna fucking talk. Give people something to talk about because that's really what it is.
That is what it is.
Something to fucking talk about. And sometimes they just like to have that human entertainment where they're talking about an actual person and not just TV. I get my entertainment from my shows. If I watch a show, if I watch a motherfucking movie, I don't even sit and watch like TV. I took TV away a long time ago because of certain commercials and advertisements and things of that nature, right? To where it's like can become bothersome, right? It was bothering me. I don't like that. Take that shit away. My entertainment comes from my things, okay?
Right.
What I choose. My mom taught me that what you consume is really what is inside your fucking mind. So depending on what you decide to feed inside yourself, that's on fucking you. So that's where you're saying the perversions and different things of that nature. That's what you're choosing to feed. The wrong beast
The
'Cause
wrong beast.
Don't get me wrong. Sex is fantastic when it's done properly. It's great. But what else? Like, what else?
It's farther than just the sex though with the perversion, because there's
I love
like
how he just always talking, but when I start talking,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead. I don't want to cut you off. I don't want to stop you with your thoughts, but you spark thoughts in my head. That's how this dialogue go, my nigga.
I love you.
Fuck.
God, yeah. We gotta pay attention to that beast, because like though sex is great and sex, like that's how we're all here, right? From sex. So when we go down that road, we can't always look at it like it's a perversion. Like we have to teach it's natural. There's some of these things that really are natural. Some of it's perverted, and we need to understand the difference of the two, because society teaches it in such a perverted manner that you don't really know that you're being taught in a perverted way. Like you just, okay, because that's what's out there, right? So paying attention to the good, the bad, right? Because there's good and bad in every fucking thing. So pay attention to that shit. Nigga, what are we doing? What are you doing?
You see yourself? Is that you? Wait.
Dude,
that you?
It's so hard. This way to try to
figure out. Is that you?
Because I think Q and T still use phones. It's so much easier to be like right here on your phone.
Is that my baby? Yeah, that's the baby. Look at that beautiful. Look at that beautiful. He said, I'm the king of the block button. Quisha said, if you ain't good for me, I'm getting the fuck away. Blocking shit like an NBA shot like Mutombo. Get that out of here. Damien said, baby girl, what's up? What's up? What's up, bro?
Look at, especially when they put their heads down like that. Did y'all see it? Oh my God, that's his kid. Yeah,
he says, Uncle D. Chris said, how do y'all feel about a man being a 24/7 working man and his wife being a stay-at-home mom? Bro, I'm with it.
It all depends on the couple. Some couples are fine with that.
Some people can't do it.
Yeah, some people can't handle it. So it depends on.
Let me kill this camera real quick.
It depends on the couple. What are y'all trying to do? Because if it works for you, that's the whole. If you like it, I love it.
Right. If you like it, I love it.
Because what works for you might not work for me. So that's not for me to judge anybody on something that works for them.
I think if, like she said, if it works for them, the couple, but also if the man can handle it financially, like, let's be real. In this society we live in this world we live in, it does not allow for a single income household. We're fortunate that I'm able to sustain it by myself. But I've been planning for this. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually an individual who put thought into his life when he was 15, 16, 17 and worked to making sure that when I'm this age right now, I can live the way I'm living. You know what I'm saying? But let's just be real. It's not real. It's kind of far-fetched, a single income household these days. It's kind of far-fetched, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker is a stay-at-home mom and then the dude is just a 24/7 working dude, he got a hell of a job and he making real good bread. Ain't no average motherfucker doing that. And a lot of couples today fight, break up, and argue because of finances. It don't really be, the love gets fucked up in relationships because of the finances. The love gets fucked up in relationship because of the time that each person is putting into their own respective jobs or careers. They don't have time to give to each other, and their schedules probably don't allow for them to merge at certain points or often enough to keep the love going in a relationship. So they kind of grow out of love through work and all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So like to be a 24/7 working man and a 24/7 stay-at-home mom, they got to be some strong individuals and really like team whoever they are. Like this Team Williams over here, so they got to be team whatever the fuck team they is, and understand each other's roles. You can't downplay each other's roles either. I don't downplay my wife's role.
That's the
I don't
major problem that I see within that dynamic.
Right.
Is that the woman is always downplayed, like she doesn't
because she doesn't do
anything is what we're
I
told
can't
in society.
downplay what my wife does. I don't have to go to work like I used to, and I'm grateful for that. I thank God, the universe, the ancestors. You know what I'm saying? I thank myself. I work my ass off for it. I don't have to work like I used to, but I don't downplay what my wife does because I see her do this shit daily. You know what I'm saying? I do what I do around the house and yard wise and building wise and all of that shit. But my wife manages the household. I simply shut up and I back her authority. And there is no downplaying of what, like, oh, shut up, I pay the bills. There is none of that. None of that. You understand me? Because the reality of it is I could be in this motherfucker paying bills by myself and wouldn't have no beautiful wife and these kids and all of that if I wanted to have that mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Have no food, no dessert.
I wouldn't know. None of this shit be popping the way it's popping if I was that individual. I can't. If you are the breadwinner, you cannot downplay unless that other motherfucker ain't doing shit.
That's the difference. When she's really not doing anything. I've seen that dynamic. I've seen, like, it's fucked up. I've really seen that dynamic too. So you can do the whole because she's not, and there's really she's not. Like
I'm not, and I'm not. I can't just say man, woman, because the woman might be the breadwinner too,
right?
And I can't knock a man that stays home and takes care of the home because, dude, you're still doing what you got to do. Although me personally, I'm not the home economic nigga. I didn't take home ec. I actually did, and I changed class. You know what I'm saying? Like ASAP, because I just wasn't feeling it. I had to go. So I went to wood shop. You know what I mean? But that was me. I'm not that home ec guy. I'm the guy to go dig the holes, put the foundation in, build the frame. I'm the one to cut the wood out, figure out the angles, the pitch of the roof, and the degrees this needs to be, and that I'm that guy. But that doesn't go. That's not what I say. I still help around the house. I'll clean up this, that, whatever here and there. You know what I mean? But what my wife does is very important. So I can never sit here and be like, oh, you don't do shit. You ain't shit. No, nigga, it's very fucking important what she does. It's very fucking important. I'm thankful for her washing my dirty drawers and cleaning my shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like she cleans up the house, nigga. That's what she do. She cook my food, nigga. She make my pastries and the motherfucker. She do this, that, and I love it. I will happily bear the weight of paying these fucking bills. Happily. Chester, that Chestershire, what is the Chester cat smile? Yes. Do you understand? I will happily pay these motherfucking bills by my goddamn self. That's just me. I don't want her to have to go to work and worry about nothing else. I want you to worry about everything you're worrying about.
It's a lot. It's a lot of shit that I'm worrying about.
That's what you want to worry about? Then do so. My wife told me after we set up her business, she ran it for a bit. She went and worked different jobs. She told me, she said, I don't want to work no more. I said, you never had to. I'll let you do what you want to do. You told me you wanted a business and you want to help make, so here. You want to help make money? So fine. That's what you want to do, then I'm going to help you do so, baby. But if you don't want to work, when she said it, I was like, okay, whatever.
Ooh, I was so sick of it, you guys. I don't even know.
I said, okay.
Boy.
Chris, okay, what is this, all that? He said, that's kind of how me and sis are, but Lacey is a great mom and backbone. And that's dope. That's what you got to have, that backbone.
Look, so she be at home and she don't want to come over.
I know. If she be at home, she better bring her ass over.
Look. Wow.
Quincy said, I'm trying to be a stay-at-home dad. Shit. Have a good day at work, baby. Ricky Joe in the build. What's good? Come on in, get comfortable. Share this out for me 1 time, 2 times. He said, yes, sir. Look, I'm telling you, in my opinion, there is absolutely nothing wrong with either dynamic.
It really is.
It's completely up to that couple and what they're going to accept and how they're going to build their life.
And what they have the capacity for.
Yeah, what do you have the capacity for? Do you understand that your 12-hour days and her 14-hour days doesn't mean y'all don't love each other any less? Y'all just paying y'all got that's just y'all schedule. Do y'all understand that y'all still really love each other and y'all just need to give each other a little bit of QT? Or do you understand that just because you go to work all day and that person stays at home and takes care of the home all day doesn't mean that either one of your job is more important than the other? Do you understand that if you look at the grand scheme of it, you're completing a collective job. You're completing one collective goal, and that's to sustain a life together. That's your goal.
That we're having together and creating together.
Yeah, you're sustaining it. That's what you're doing. It ain't nobody doing more than the other. Not if you're in it together. If you're really in it together, that means that you going to work 24/7, her staying at home 24/7, or vice versa. The woman going to work 24/7, the man staying at home 24/7. That means that y'all completing 2 halves of one whole, and y'all need to respect each other's halves. Because without that other half doing what the fuck they doing, you be completing that whole goddamn pie by yourself. You be completing that whole circle by yourself. But instead, what you have is a half of that circle being taken care of by your other fucking half. Not one person taking care. Nigga, I'm just sit back with my hand, my draw, and pick my teeth. You go to work, you come home, you clean, you cook. I ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't making no money. I ain't changing no diapers. That ain't it. That's not it. That ain't teamwork. Hey, I see you looking at me. When I'm with her, it's like I'm like squirrel. Hi, baby. You pretty little thing, you.
These same heads.
She's so fucking beautiful. Oh, I love my kids. But what she's doing or what your significant other is doing is half of that whole picture. Look at it, realize it, and understand it. Respect each other for that position that y'all doing. And if you don't understand, try stepping into their shoes for a second so that maybe you can fucking understand. Because I understand.
It's gonna come this way.
What? Oh, she spit up.
Yeah. That's crazy. I just had it.
No. What y'all can do is sit down and relax until we're done.
Look it. I found it.
Oh, it's down there.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to realize, my nigga, this is not competition. I'm not in competition with my wife. She's not in competition with me. This is an agreement that we have to live this life. You know what I'm saying?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Teamwork make the dream work. We sat down and we talked. We went over different ways that we could live our life. We sat down and did our pro and con list on lifestyles, on jobs, on careers, on businesses, on all the whole shit. And we decided that we're going to live a certain type of lifestyle based off the pros and cons that we're willing to accept into our life. Mm-hmm. Based on what drama we know will come with certain things, what benefits will come with certain things. You know what I'm saying? We did that. Exactly. Talisha, teamwork make the dream work.
We literally had lists.
We really had lists of what the fuck. And then when we broke down the list to what we would accept, we went over that acceptance list and said what it would look like. How, okay, we could do this under this, this under this, this under this, this under this, this. Like, for instance, building our own businesses instead of being employees. Okay, what businesses can we build? We can build this business, this business, this business, this business. You know what I mean? Okay, let's make sure that we understand with this business comes this risk, and this business comes this risk. Like, we really went through the fine-tooth comb process with building what we have today. It's not haphazardly. It didn't just happen. You know what I'm saying? She was like, I'm not going to deal with none of that. I was like, well, I'm not going to deal with none of this, that, and the third.
And that's hecka funny because I'll be talking about that. Your allowance level. What would you allow in your life? Some people don't take that into consideration. They just do shit and say shit.
And then their life be what it be.
And they be mad because they allow some shit. Especially as women, we allow too much sometimes. And we need to stop that. We just need to stop that. That it's not working. No thanks.
No thanks, man.
But thanks for the view.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. There was a way. I can't remember. Whatever. Anywho, it's like at the beginning, I used to tell her all the time, I could do this shit by myself. And she tell me, then do this shit by yourself. And
trigger phrase. Didn't even know that I had trigger phrases, y'all. You better learn yourself.
And that's my bad. Because I never had a true teammate that I felt had my back all the way through and really want to build this life with me. They live this shit, you feel me? And until her. But it also took a lot of growing for me. Like, I had to grow through my own selfish bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't a saint in my relationships. I cheated. We argued, fuss, cuss, fought. I had the typical relationship like a lot of fucking people do. You know what I'm saying? But when it came to this relationship, we understood, hey, we're going to try this, we're going to try that, and we're going to accept where we at and where we're going because this is who I want to do this with. You're who I want to do this with. I'm doing this with you, and I'm not going to step on your toes. Don't step on my toes because we in this together. I'm not against you, and I had to learn that she wasn't against me. But that also, once I really acknowledged that made it easier for me to be like, you know what, I'll pay all these bills that you don't have to work. But understand that in me doing so, that means sometimes I'm just going to do shit because it's going to help us. And I might not necessarily say something about it until afterwards. That's just the nature of the beast. But Talisha said, but that's what a good partner does. Challenge each other. Issues, triggers, flaws. It's up to the person to elevate or not. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
They're what?
Relationships are just mirrors.
Right, of the individuals.
So whatever you feel like you don't like in your partner, that is something that you need to deal with within yourself. And so we're always quick to be like, they this, they that. Well, what the fuck did you do? Right. What the fuck did you say? Because you're not. No one's fucking perfect. Like, why does them doing that or saying that trigger you that way? That's a great question, because there's some people who don't know that. Right. Because again, all relationships are mirrors. So this phrase made me think of this experience over here, you know what I'm saying? And then now I'm bothered. This action made me think of this person over here, right? And now I'm bothered. And we don't necessarily know how to say that sometimes. Sometimes we don't even know those connections. Right. So that even is a connection there. Connected. Like, this made me think of this. Like, that's PTSD, honestly. It is. Yeah. It is. And it just comes at any point in time, especially when the other person doesn't know your trigger words, your trigger actions, just anything that triggers you. It can be a song, True. Things. True. The way our brains work as humans, like anything can be connected at any point in time if we allow it to be. And we have to learn how to disconnect those things. This person And what they said is not this person over here
It's
that
not
did
that
me.
situation.
It's not that situation.
Right.
It's not that dumbass
That's
nigga.
what I had
Look,
to
it's
do.
not that dumbass nigga. And for you, it ain't that
It ain't
stupid
that
ass
fuck
bitch.
bitch.
So like,
Yeah.
when we make those disconnections, because though this made me feel that, I have to learn the reality of the situation. And for you, for all people,
I know for
that
me,
it's not that person, but also just because something felt similar doesn't mean it's the same.
right?
And that's all people. We have to learn like it's not exactly the same. So I felt similar feelings, but that doesn't mean that this is going to go the same route that this other situation went. And a lot of us don't know how to.
We don't know how to
see
disassociate.
that. We don't know how to see that. No.
For a minute,
No.
it took me a minute to disassociate my wife.
I said, you better go get them bitches.
from
I
the
don't know
other bitches.
Go
I
get
had
one of
to
them peppers.
disassociate my wife from the other bitches, and it took me a second because no matter what the bitch looked like, how old the bitch was, all the relationships kind of had the same bounce to it.
Look at
It was love, the sex was great, but then it was arguments and fighting.
This is so
Arguments and fighting. Like
I have an interjection because
whoo,
even though they looked at all the stuff, he said he didn't even see the change he needed to make until B. So,
no, I didn't.
so
Because
we bring certain things out of individuals.
yeah, we do, definitely. But it's hard to see the change you need to make when the other motherfuckers ain't trying to change and keep putting you through the same ass shit. If you a male or you come from my walk of life, you've been through the relationship bullshit like I have. And it's hard for us to change when we keep going into different relationships with spirits that have that same, people that have the same spirit, that same energy. They don't see the better. They, you know what I'm saying? First it starts out eye candy. Oh,
steady looking at the native.
yeah, everything glitter is gold for them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shiny, I like it. And so the shiny factor wears off, and now you're dealing with the reality of that motherfucker, and now the undersurface shit is coming up.
As it always does.
About
6 months, y'all. Okay?
Right, about 6 months in, all the undersurface shit starts to come out.
I swear to God.
And now you got to figure out how your undersurface shit is going to gel with their undersurface shit.
It's called shadow work.
This shadow
Does my
work.
shadow
How
stuff
is your
like
shadow? Exactly.
Shadow stuff? Yeah.
That's what we're speaking of at this point, is our shadow. So is yours and mine going to be able to work together? And do I even recognize that this work need to be done? Like, have I even started on any of this at all? Have I even dwelled down that road at all? And the 9 times out of 10, the answer is no for a lot of us. It don't be until, because we weren't taught the emotional intelligence. We weren't taught to do the shadow work. We weren't taught that we all have these ids and alter egos and sub egos under that we always trying to pacify and do this, that, you know what I'm saying? We weren't taught this shit. So later in life, we start to mature and wise, and all these other enlightenments hit us. And we realize, you know what I'm saying? Like, we realize, hey, nigga, it's a little bit more to this than
Wait, it was way
right, a
more.
lot more.
When I thought I did so much of this, you guys. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Talisha said, yes, every relationship isn't the same. At some point, we run into real people, and neither we rise to the occasion or go back to what's familiar. Right. Chris said, amen, Talisha.
I told that
yes.
nigga.
And that's what I had to realize with this one.
Go back to that other cycle you want. She don't want that.
Oh, shit. My baby mad. She sleep? No. Come here. Come here. Bring a booty here. Bring me that big old baby. Look at that thigh. Y'all see that thigh right there? Look at that big old thigh on that baby. Ooh, that thigh. Look at that shit. Look at that thigh.
What day is it? It is the 22nd, so almost 3 months.
We almost 3 months old.
We're upset at the baby. No, she just want to be on me.
No,
My back is hurting.
she's teething right now, and she got about, from what I could see, probably 4 to 6 teeth popping there.
She said, "I'm trying to be in the show. How dare you take me off camera?"
He said, "I like the chairs. I do too, but I don't. Like, I'm too big, bro. I got to get a new chair already. This motherfucker, you can hear it creaking, and it like." I'm just too big. I'm too big. This motherfucker gonna fall apart one of these times. I ain't gonna lie. So they just said that Chris strong. Yeah, that's some strong shit, real shit. Because if you come across, you either gonna want to do one or two things. Like she said,
Almost 3 months. In a couple days, should be 3 months.
yeah, on the 28th should be 3 months. But you either gonna rise to the occasion or you gonna fall the fuck off. The workload is going to be too much. It's going to intimidate you because that real person comes with work that needs to be done. I was real as fuck. My wife was real as fuck. So we challenged each other to see the faults that we had in ourselves and correct them, because I didn't understand that my wife had a different outlook and wanted different, because I was always told that same shit, that they wanted different, that they looked at life different, but I ended up with the same fucking results.
Like, oh, so my words just don't mean shit. Oh,
so
I was like,
to an extent, her words didn't mean shit.
Yeah,
because I had heard that shit so much.
Like, here we go
I
again.
needed to see the fucking work. One thing was for sure about me. I'm gonna provide a fucking living. One thing's for sure. I'm gonna provide a living. How you pitch into that is what's the question in my head. You know what I'm saying? So when my wife came, it was like, nigga, I done heard that before. And I done been all that glitters to a lot of women who thought they could come in and add to what I already have and I already do, and end up just falling the fuck off because they want to argue with me and fight with me and do all this old extra stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even trying to be on that. Nigga, really, I want to fucking make babies. Like, if you can't tell. But I had to realize that my wife brought that other element that made me challenge me. And I love it. You know what I'm saying? So
Sitting here,
Lacey won't let me get a gamer chair like that. Talk to her, bro. Hey, you gotta tell her this is gonna help me in my comfort in being at home and relaxing with my family, because my wife understands it now. She sees it. Instead of me being out, hanging out on corners, running to everybody else, to my partner's house to kick it and hang out and all that extra shit, I'm right here at home. I want a game. She don't say nothing about me getting the game. I want to get us chairs. She don't say nothing about it except this the one she want. That's it. Or she'd be like, nope, I don't want it. There's things that I've tried to buy my wife and she'd be like, fuck that. I don't want it. I don't want it. And then she'd get mad when I persist and try to buy the shit. She'd be like, no, I don't want it.
Some stuff he just does it. Oh my God.
Sometimes I do.
When I say our moms, I am so spoiled. You guys, they just be like, you needed it. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. You was fucked up, baby, right?
Baby, right.
Ah, damn it. I appreciate it.
Quincy said, just buy the chair and act surprised when it gets there. Oh, wait, where'd that come from? Somebody must have sent us a chair, babe. Look, we might as well put this together. You know what? I'm going to send you a chair, courtesy and Big Bro, and she ain't going to be there. I'm going to put a note in that motherfucker. This is for my bro. Calm your ass down, little sis. Let him have his gamer chair. Let him kick back. Let him love you the way he can love you and chill out. I got your back on that. He said, found them on Temu. These actually came from fucking Amazon.
And he just a big nigga. He fuck up every chair he.
And I ordered
This ain't the first chair, y'all.
double
This
XL chairs.
This ain't the first gamer chair that this man has had. Okay, he just big.
Quizzy said, "You gonna get me beat." Chris said, "You gonna get me beat up, Quizzy." David said, "Just kidding." I know, but real shit. These came off of Amazon, and I ordered big double XL chairs. Like I'll try to get the big man chair to hold and support up to
They
300.
don't understand big man.
Ooh-wee. When I say this motherfucker is comfortable and not comfortable at the same time, it is, because it want to look. If I stop, if I just lean back, it's gonna tilt. It want to make me a liar right now. Oh no, there it go. It swings one direction on its own. It got an auto rotate, and I don't fucking like it. But I'm definitely about to get us some new chairs. I've been looking at some different ones, a different style and stuff, because yeah, I'm running through this motherfucker quickly. I ain't gonna lie, my big ass is putting miles on this bitch quickly. It's cushion is going, the design of it, the color scheme and all that, black and red is my shit. So definitely rocking with it. But the actual sturdiness of it is for a little kid. It's for somebody smaller than me. I'm gonna tell you that.
I got your project. Make us chairs.
I gotta make us chairs. If I make us chairs, they're gonna be sturdy. They ain't gonna go nowhere.
I got a project, y'all.
Them chairs gonna be
honey-do list. Boom.
Okay, so y'all gonna see me make some chairs here soon. I'm about to get the material. I'm gonna use what I got in the backyard, and I'm gonna design us some chairs. We gonna figure this out. Don't lie, real shit. But I think I'm gonna get us some new ones too, though. Hey, pretty baby. But make your relationship. This is gonna be my advice to anybody out there listening who would like the advice. Do the shadow work and make your relationship what it's supposed to be. Now, what that relationship is supposed to be is not based off of any other relationship, is not based off of anyone else's perception, anyone's judgment, or words or whatever, how they feelings. You know what I'm saying? It's based off you and your respective partners' agreement and allowance into your relationship. That's what judges or decides what your relationship is going to look like. Our relationship is the way it is because we chose it to be this way. It's not because of outside influence. It's not because of our mamas, our daddies, or it's because this is what we choose. This is how we want to live our life together. I don't want to be out the home working 24/7 all over the fucking place anymore. I did that already. I want to use my brain and this new age technology and light speed information, push button, this and that, to make money now. Why? Because it's doable. That way I could be home with my family and be able to teach and do things with my family. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me being off everywhere else. In the past, I did that with the military. I was always somewhere else other than with my family. And when I was with my family, I didn't have the want to do everything that I should have been doing with my family because I was trying to rest, because I knew I had to go back out and do something else for the military. So Damien said, "You're grown. It's your choice." Said, "Make a choice and live." Right. Mm-hmm. Right. And fuck what everybody else say. Fuck what everybody else is thinking. Like, people get too bent and caught up on what everybody else is thinking, their perception of them, if people like them or not, who's looking at them, who's saying it. Like, fuck all that. Your relationship is your relationship. If a motherfucker don't like your relationship, send their ass packing somewhere. They don't need to be around. You know what I'm saying? Unless your partner is a partner you don't need to be with. Sometimes your people can see shit you don't see. Sometimes your people see shit you refuse to see. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
acknowledge. Yeah.
You refuse to acknowledge. But if you know you looking at a real motherfucker, like I know I'm looking at my wife is real as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing fake about her. If you know you got a real motherfucker and they solid, do the fucking work that needs to be done to make sure y'all live the life y'all want to live. If you got to put together a pro and con list, you know what I'm saying, of yays and nays, do so. But do it honestly with each other and talk about
with
why.
Each other and fucking talk about why. Like, I don't understand how people do this.
Talk about why it is a yes and a no for you, honestly. Like, there were certain things me and my wife had to talk about. And this real blunt. I'm gonna be real blunt. We talked about legal and illegal because I don't give a fuck. This is America. It's legal and illegal, bitch. How much illegal and legal can you deal with? Mix that in your life however you want to. But we had to talk about and disclose our personal feelings about certain things. And I had to let her know, yo, I'm not with certain shit because of X, Y, and Z. And I had to be honest about it so she can understand where I'm coming from. And she had to do the same thing. Do that with your partner. Be honest about why you can or cannot accept certain things so they can have a clear mind and understanding of why. Don't just say, oh, no, I ain't accepting that. Fuck that. Because I said, no, it has to be a reason you don't. So let's get to that reason so we can understand and through that understanding, not step on each other's toes. Because if you give a motherfucker, oh, that's just what it is. That's just how I am. Eventually, they might step on your toes because they don't truly understand why you are that way. So it's going to be a fine line that they're going to cross eventually, sometime or another. Talk, have that conversation so y'all can come to that understanding and that mutual agreement. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to allow this. We're going to allow that, but we're not going to allow this. And I get it. I may be able to accept it. You can't. And we're not going to dwell in that because I know you can't accept it. It's respect.
It's respect.
I love my wife. I want her to be comfortable in this relationship. She loves me. She wants me to be comfortable in this relationship. If you love your spouse, your significant other, you want them comfortable in a relationship. It's only going to make a more productive, thriving relationship, a better relationship. I don't know how else to put the shit. Like, arguing every day is not cool. It kills me. We were talking about our kids a little bit earlier. My kids kill me because they fight and argue. Like, they see us fight and argue all the time. They see me kiss my wife, hug my wife, pinch my wife booty. They see me love on my wife. They see my wife love on me. But they fight and argue like they see us do it all the damn time. And it is irritating as fuck because we be like, where the fuck y'all get this shit from? It's not we teaching you this shit. Like, God damn it. Stop that shit.
Siblings fight. I just never knew it was like this.
I never knew it was like I didn't fight with my siblings like this. Like, I didn't fight with my sisters like this. This shit is crazy the way they fight. But me and my wife don't argue like that. We don't fight. You know what I'm saying? We actually have a peaceful relationship because we chose to work at this and actually live this fucking life and stick with it. It ain't no, oh, I'm belling and jumping ship on you and I'm taking this and I'm taking that and now you got to go figure this out and figure that out. No. We in this all the way through, thick and fucking thin.
So that's just sibling shit, because I swear
Yeah,
I
that's
have to
just
chop it
sibling
up
shit.
too, because I
gotta,
don't understand
bro,
it.
I don't understand. I'm telling you, I'm gonna put a camera on these little motherfuckers so y'all can see.
It's serious over here.
It is some serious shit, bro. Like, God damn, these boys. Boy, look. I don't know if you can hear it right now. They in there going nuts. I love it, but I don't want them fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? I hate when they fight each other, but it's whatever. Point being, if you want that relationship to be a real relationship, a productive relationship, you can't downplay each other's position. You know what I'm saying? Quincy and Talisha have a relationship where they both work, and that's respectable. They come home and they love on each other. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at me for putting y'all on blast, but y'all the other dynamic. You know what I'm saying? There's times where Talisha don't work. You know what I'm saying? And I know she would probably rather stay at home. But I know there's times where she wants to also kick in and have her independence and work and do her. You know what I'm saying? So she kind of does both. But they respect each other's position and they don't step on each other's toes. You can have different dynamic relationships and thrive. Your relationship doesn't have to look cookie cutter like anyone else's. It just has to look like what you and your spouse agree on. I cannot stress that enough. If it's not about what me and my wife agree on, then we gonna sit down and go round robin until it is what we agree on, because I'm not gonna force her in nothing and she ain't gonna force me in nothing. You feel me? He said it's just battle trading. Let them fight. They do most of the damn time. I ain't gonna lie. We sit here and be like, oh my God. This morning, who was it that smacked who? It's just a Aini smacked the seer. My daughter.
Yeah.
Equal parts, equal heart. Yes, bro. My 3-year-old smacked my 4-year-old because he pushed her. So she was in his face pointing. He tells her, get out my face. I don't want you pointing. She won't leave him alone. He pushes her. Then she smacks him. And then he comes and like, it's a whole thing. Oh, she smacked me. Oh, he pushed me. Oh, you had your finger in his face. Oh, like there's a whole cause and effect with they shit. And we just be over here like,
y'all need to think better. Is what I be telling them, because you can't keep doing stuff to people when
make
they tell
the
you
best
to stop.
decision.
I'm that one. You can't keep doing something to me and I tell you to stop. And I've been told you a couple times, I'm talking with my hands. So
if I tell you to stop,
it's not
I'm
good,
fucking pop you.
Nigga, I'm defending myself. Okay?
At this point.
So I said it. It's a fucking problem. So that's something where clearly it's time to start going over, because.
But I see how it goes though, because it's what we teach them. You know what I'm saying? Defend yourself, respect each other's space, keep, respect your own space, and don't let nobody violate it. Yada. We teach them this shit. But it's like the way they be with each other is so hard. It's crazy. Like from a finger in the face, you push the fuck out your sister. My wife was looking at the shit. And from him pushing her, she slaps the fuck out of you. Pow! I'm not no tap.
No.
Not no soft push. Like.
Well, she already know then her pals is still not gonna do nothing to
no,
them.
not to that thick ass boy.
Trying to, I'm gonna fuck you up.
My son's so thick, it's crazy. He like a little linebacker already, I promise you. But it's sibling shit. We try and chop it up to the sibling shit and be like, you know what? But still, don't fucking hit your sister, because I don't want my boys thinking it's okay to hit girls. But I also tell my daughter, keep your hands off your brothers, because if he hits you back, he gonna fuck you up. And then I'm gonna have to fuck him up because he hit my daughter. And I don't want to have. This is hell of a catch-22. God, somebody help me. Somebody help me. Where's the cry at? Where's the cry? It ain't a cry. I don't have a cry on here.
Nope.
We'll do the. Help me, damn it.
That's funny. No, it's not.
It's not a cryo here. I need to get a cryo here. But that's just something that, I gotta my other children, they didn't do that with each other. We let them know it ain't no hitting, no none of that, and they didn't fight like that. These my boy, every day is a fight. Every day. Whether it's Amir and Asir, Asir and Assad, not Amir.
That was great.
If it's Assad and Asir, or Aini and Asir, or Aini and Assad, or whichever combination, it might be all three of them fighting each other. Like, this shit be hella funny. But then it gets irritating because they come crying and then they want to, oh, he did it. Look, if y'all gonna fight, y'all better shut the fuck up and suck it up. You gonna deliver the hit, you better be able to take the hit. I don't want to hear the crying. At my 4-year-old Asir, he want to be the biggest, baddest, buffest fighting motherfucker, but then be the cryingest motherfucker too. You can't have both, nigga. You can't have both. Let's calm that shit down.
She ain't tell that nigga nothing. Oh
He
my
gonna be the
God.
one that
Cry and get mad at
Cry.
you because you made him cry. He's gonna be that guy.
he gonna be the one that cry while he whoop your ass.
Mhm.
He gonna be, you see what you made me do? I didn't even want to do this. I just trying not to do that. And you, he gonna be the one that when he whooping your ass, he gonna be crying and he gonna be saying, I didn't want to do this. I was trying to get you to leave me alone, but you wouldn't leave me alone, and now I gotta hurt you, and I can't stop now. He gonna, oh, it's gonna be fucking crazy. Do you understand? But I see it, and I'm trying to tailor it and develop it. You know what I'm saying? Into the right thing and not let it just grow like a wild weed into some other bullshit. We gon' if you understand your children, parents, and you see them, if you truly see them, you have to acknowledge it and you have to do something for them. Do something for them. Don't just allow it to grow wild and grow into some bullshit and then it be a social barrier that they got to fucking deal with later in life. No. I see it now. We're going to go ahead, guide it, make it constructive, productive, and y'all might see my nigga knocking somebody out in the ring coming soon. I don't know.
Yeah, he's definitely him.
You might see him out there knocking teeth out somebody's mouth real soon, like in the ring, come 12 years old or some shit. I don't know. This is where I think we're going to go with him. But I understand my son. I recognize it, and I'm going to guide him the way he need to go. We've already brought the big heavy bag and the little hidden bag in the house so that we can get into it. We had our first mini workout this week, trying to get them used to the workout, see how they do. This week coming, we're going to jump back into it, get a little deeper into the workout, get more consistent with the workout for them. So I want to start fashioning them and getting him to understand when to use his strength and when not to use his strength, because right now they just run wild. They don't hurt each other, but they fight like crazy, and they fuck with each other like crazy, big time. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm seeing it, I gotta acknowledge it. Like I said, when you see it, parents, acknowledge it and do something for them. Don't just allow them to just become whatever the fuck. That'd be foolish of you as a parent. You know what I'm saying? You'd be perpetuating the bullshit that they want us to continue to perpetuate.
Yeah.
I see a fighter spirit in my son. I'm about to make him a fighter, probably one of the best in the fucking world with my teaching training, and plus that, well, you know, I'm gonna definitely get him into some organized sport somewhere with.
We'll be out in a minute.
Be out in a little bit. We almost done here, but it starts at home.
Didn't I say that? They always know.
They always know when we're almost done, and they come knocking. They do it every time. Okay, go relax till we're done. All right, I'll talk to you in a minute.
We gotta make something for bad guys.
He's talking about home defenses. Yeah. A home defense system is what my 4-year-old came knocking at my door about. Right now, if y'all,
you ready?
I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up.
The fighter that we're talking about is talking about we need to protect this a little bit.
The 4-year-old fighter we're literally talking about. As we are speaking, just comes.
This the shit that be on his mind.
This would be on his mind is fighting bad guys and home defense.
And a dog from down the street.
And the dog from down the street that tried to bite his sister. He want to fuck that dog down the street up.
They're training to fight the dog down the street because they said that dog ain't get my sister no more. And that's what the boys been talking about. And then they've been making sure A&E is training. Because you finna fuck that dog up too. We finna fuck this dog up. They have been,
since that, she ain't lying. Since then, they have been training to fuck the dog up down the street.
Because they understood that they were not strong enough to fight a dog off their sister. And that actually, so I personally believe that was their first traumatizing event together as like siblings.
As siblings.
And so they just been on in training mode and been fight mode. And because when I say her, she's been way more aggressive, like way more aggressive. And just I'm a fuck. It don't even matter. It could be something small. She's slapping somebody. She's
my son, my 7-year-old cried because he couldn't protect. He felt like he couldn't protect his sister from the dog.
He said because he was scared. And I told him that's fine. That's not your job. But he's
Yeah, I let him know, Daddy got this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Again, in that situation, I was again able to keep my daughter from getting bit. I was trying to get the dog to fuck him up, but the motherfucker went back over the gate. I was gonna kill him with my hands. I ain't gonna lie. But my priority was making sure he did not bite my daughter, and he did not bite my daughter. But my sons, especially my 7-year-old, felt really bad because he felt like he could not protect his sister because he was too weak and he was scared. And I had to let him know, no, it's natural, it's normal for you to feel like that, but I appreciate you understanding you were in a...
When I say we all took off, we took off as a family.
We took off running.
So
for
though
her.
they knew they couldn't fuck the dog up, they knew that we here.
Needed to get
we
there,
here,
yeah.
nigga. We here. We got your back. Like Daddy finna fuck the dog up, and we gonna go home. Fuck all this shit. Yeah.
And since then, their whole thing has been home defense. Fuck that dog up down the street and get stronger.
And it still keep getting out. So that's really just been on their mind, because when we go out, we have to make sure we're aware that the dog can get out. So that's like, nigga, we gotta fuck this dog up. They be talking about things to swing. I'm like, yeah.
Damien said dog parks are the worst. People's feral fucking dogs.
Mm-mm.
We don't have dog parks around here, but we got a neighbor that has a German Shepherd that can jump the gate and know how to squeeze out that motherfucker. And this day, my daughter, okay, so when we walk around our neighborhood, we come back down, there's a straight that my kids like to race back home.
Yep.
And my daughter was damn set on being first. And
she was winning that day, and that was a fucked up win.
And she was actually winning. And the dog jumped the gate and tried to attack her. And I took off out my flip-flops, full speed. Wifey took off pregnant. We all took off. The boys took off after her. And I'm running and I'm screaming at the dog and getting the dog's attention long enough for me to get to my daughter, get her out the way, and start going after the dog. The dog tried to nip at her, but she moved.
She did so good.
She did great in not letting that dog attack her. You know what I'm saying?
Got on top of her. She got up.
She
was
moved.
down for like a half a fucking second. This nigga got up
right back up. I grabbed her. I moved her to the side. I started chasing the dog. The dog ran around the truck, jumped the gate, pissing and shit. I wanted to get my hands around that dog's neck. And if I do, it's going to be bad for that dog. I tried to tell my neighbor, keep that motherfucker in the gate. He put some bullshit up around. The dog's still getting out. Mm-hmm. So my boys are hell-bent on fucking that dog up. But I love the mentality. It shows me where my children's minds are and what they're thinking about. And they're thinking about our safety, our protection, being strong enough to be protectors. I love that mentality. I don't think you understand how much I love that their mind is there. They see that they are supposed to be protectors. They see that they're supposed to be strong and they want it. So that means me training them and teaching them should be easier. It's going to be a lot easier than trying to teach kids who don't want that, who don't see that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I'm loving it. Like, it's fucking, when I realized that, I was like, damn, minus the traumatizing moment, they understand that the strength is needed, that they're protectors, and they want to be. That's dope as fuck to me. I think I'm winning. I hate that my daughter and my sons had to be traumatized by that situation, but I'm thankful because of the enlightenment that came out of the situation. No matter what situations we go through in life, I always try and find the positive out of it. And the positive out of this situation is I can see my son's or my children's want, desire, readiness for certain things. You know what I mean? That's big to me. Pay attention to your children, people. We at that time. That's what I'm gonna leave you with. Pay attention to your motherfucking children and pay attention to this motherfucking world and the bullshit that's going on in it. Don't be a part of the problem. Be a part of the solution. What you got for them, baby?
Create your relationships how you want to. Most of us don't. It just kind of happened, right? So understand you have that, like that control over that, and build it how you see fit. That's what I'm gonna leave y'all with.
We love y'all. It's been another great show. I love talking with y'all every Saturday. Stay tuned in, glued in like a new lace front. Every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. on the West. You know the motherfucking rest. Come in, get glued in with us. I want y'all to go check out the Full Cut podcast. Go check out the Black and Mickey's podcast. Shout out to Mackalotte Davis. Go tap in with my man Paul Brinkley when he crash out. You know what I'm saying? With whoever he crashing out with. Have a great fucking weekend. If you ever want to tap in with us, hit the email going across the bottom. We love y'all. Let's get out of here with some good music. Talisha said, have a good day, y'all. Chris said, peace. He said, pray for my gamer chair. Like I said, I'm going to send you one. We going to go out with this good old, hey.
Hey, nigga, hey, let
me y'all, man.
Hey, where you from, nigga? Hey, come here, homie.
Love you too, Damien.
I grew up in different sets. I got homies from the east and the west. Most of my niggas got their hood tatted right on their neck. And we done stomped niggas out for much less than respect. And you can get it with these hands, I'm a mess, nigga. I'm reckless with it. Cause getting sweated in my hood by my affiliation turned me into a monster. Wasn't even banging. Pants hanging off of my ass. Just thugging with it. I gave a fuck if they was banging. I wasn't running, nigga. Cause way I was raised, half-hearted be a bitch. Most niggas half-hearted and part of them is a snitch, dog. And I grew up with them bloods and them crips. Mama tripping cause she know I'm out here thugging in them sets. I'm a West Side representative. Know how to check a nigga. Swear to God it ain't no stepping on my neck, nigga. Can catch me in a fresh pair of Nikes with a jersey. Attitude like first nigga sweat me, I'ma serve him, you heard me? Aye, where you from, nigga? Let me holla at you. Aye, where you from, nigga? Let me holla at you. Aye, where you from, nigga? Let me holla at you. Aye, where you from, nigga? Let me holla at you. Nigga, you heard me. I got homies that's from both sides. If I gotta make a call, trust me, they gon' both slide. Got some men in some suits, Koofy and a bow tie. Some hitters in the army and some killers on the main line. My niggas in the bay like blood, just say right. Got some errors, might be pulling off a late flight. Never smutty on my name. Get money is what I bang. Couple bands on my wrist, couple bands on my chain. I ain't even banging, but niggas wasn't trying to hear it. So every day a nigga tried to test my spirit right. I'm 17, rolling chronic in a Vega leaf. A lot of niggas chip they tooth trying to run a fade with me. Crazy how the streets turned the boy into a fucking beast. Most my niggas selling D, but I was in the robbery. Dope fiend rentals for the getaway. It gotta be, and getting sweated in the hood is part of my ecology, nigga. Aye, where you from, nigga? Let me holla at you. Aye, where you from, nigga? Let me holla at you. Aye, where you from, nigga? Let me holla at you. Aye, where you from, nigga? Let me holla at you.